Hello everyone and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, probably the most anticipated game for me personally for this year. I'm excited to play this for you guys at home, and I hope you guys are just as equally excited to see me play this. With that all being said and done, let us just jump into playing the game. Well, that was an incredibly gross way to start. I've forgotten that was an introduction to the game. It's been a while since I've last played. I was playing the early access. I'm a huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons. I have basically all the 5th edition books. Now, before we do continue on, I am going to be playing the first hour of gameplay, uncut footage, so you guys at home can experience it for yourself what you want. Now, when you first start off the game, you can either choose one of your origin characters to begin with. Some of them are new to me, like Karlach and the Dark Urge. I don't recall those in the early access version of the game, but I do recall these other people. But you can get to choose to play as any of them. However, I think we're going to go about making our own character. Edit appearance. Can we change the race? There we can. So, we have the choice of elf, tiefling. Tieflings, for those of you who are not familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, are humans who have been descended from devils of the Nine Hells. The devils may have mated with a human somewhere along the way, and this is the offspring of said devils and human companionship. We then have Drow. Drows are the Dark Elves. Normally quite evil. They live in the Underdark, but beneath the world. Then you've got your good old humans. Then we have the Githyanki. Now, the Githyanki are a very cool kind of species. They do not like any other race. They actually see them as kind of lesser beings. But the Githyanki lead an eternal war against the Mind Flayers, which is that creature we saw at the beginning pointing that thing in our eye. And they also ride dragons into combat. Obviously, we won't be if we were to go Githyanki, but that is what happens with them. Then you got your dwarves. Good old dwarves. Then you got your half-elf, so obviously half human, half elf. Halflings, well, these are your hobbits. For those who know their Lord of the Rings but don't know anything else, hobbits has got a trademark on it, so they can't use that name obviously, so they have to call them halflings. Then we have gnomes. These guys are probably one of the coolest races. They're the tinkerers of the Dungeons and Dragons world. Then you have your Dragonborn, and there is also a version you can get in this game which also comes with a tail, but they are essentially humanoid dragons. And then we've got our half-orcs, which are obviously half-orc, half-human. Now, I personally I personally quite like elves. The reason being is because of their skills, their weapons, proficiencies, but also the fact they get dark vision. They can see up to 12 meters in the dark, which would be 60 feet. Elven weapon training and fate ancestry. So we get advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic cannot put us to sleep. Now, when I was playing this game in early access, this was a thing that happened a lot, but because I was playing an elf, it didn't affect me. So that is the reason. I know there's a little bit of metagaming, but that's the reason why. Now, we've got two different origin or sub races we could pick. We can pick the high elves, which are the really into magic in all forms, or we can be the more elusive wood elves. These elves spend their reclusive lives in Faerun's forest, decades of training in archery and camouflage, and enhanced by an otherworldly swiftness. I'm going to go with a wood elf, I think. Yeah, because at the same time, when you're creating a character for Dungeons & Dragons, and let alone for Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, you're kind of crafting their backstory as you go, and I've already got a class in mind. Now, I would say out of all these classes, Rogue is one of my favorite classes. However, I'm also very impartial to Druid, and Druids have pretty cool abilities that they can do, like Fawn Whip and Shillelagh. These are the cantrips which you can use over and over again. So with Shillelagh, you can give magical properties to either your staff or a club, which increases the amount of damage it does, and it uses your spellcasting ability for attack rolls rather than your strength. I suppose some of you that might be lost in you, but it'll soon play itself out. Okay, we can actually choose what cantrips we want. Guidance, poison spray, produce flame. No, I'm quite happy with what we got. Fawn Whip and Shillelagh are pretty good. Resistance can be good. Produce flame is only really good if you can't see in the dark. We can see in the dark. Not really beneficial for us. Poison spray can also be quite good, but we can pick that up later on when we level up. And guidance is also can be quite good. I'm happy with this though. Background, acolyte, no. So these are the backgrounds give you bonuses to your skill, or give you bonuses to skill, or add that skill to you. Every single one of these will be different, but I quite like Outlander for the athletics and survival checks, because when you're out in the wild for quite some time, survival can be quite good. Stay alive in the wilds, track prey. It also makes sense of the background I kind of want. I kind of like the idea that we were a wood elf that were minding our own business, and then some evil mind flayer comes along and just sucks us up into their spaceship thingy and does what its evil deeds to us. Sage, on the other hand, is also another good one, but it doesn't kind of make sense as a wood elf in my mind canon anyway. Yeah, let's go with Outlander. Athletics gives us a +2 to any physical stunts we do. So say for instance we fell off a cliff or something, it'll give us a +2 bonus to surviving the fall with an athletics check or something like that. Abilities, right. If 10 is our base, wisdom is our primary ability. Yes. Force personality, improved spellcasting. So charisma is really good if you're a bard. You know, I could probably put the intelligence up a little bit. Constitution is always good because that's your health. Dexterity, let's just reduce everything back to 10. So this is your base level that you normally will roll. So Constitution and Wisdom are most important. So let's get that both of those up to 15. 17 is the max as we can go. Do we want to be a very tanky elven druid? Sure. Get a dexterity up, just get a +1 from dexterity. I think we're going to put the point into Constitution. No, we can't put any more points into Constitution. Okay. Sure, let's chuck it into dexterity. Prepare spells. Right, so we currently have Cure Wounds, Fairy Fire, Long Strider, and Create or Destroy Water. Let's get rid of that one. Cure Wounds is always handy to have, so we're going to be keeping that one. I think we're going to have Animal Friendship. That way we can use animals in the world to help us, and we can also talk to the animals. No, speak with animals is one we want. Yes. This might not come in handy in combat, but out of combat, this will help us get clues and everything for certain quests. If I remember rightly from when I last played the game, Fog Cloud. Okay, Entangle. Then we're going to have Ice Knife, just to have that extra little bit of damage. Thunderwave sounds really good. Is it a cone or is it just like in a circle around us? Because if we've got allies around us, this could be quite detrimental. Enhanced Leap, it was also quite handy, I think. Now, even though these are our prepared spells now, when we do a long rest, we can swap them out, and we can also get more when we level up. Okay, now that we've done all that, we could pick a random origin, but I think we're going to stick with custom. Oh, sorry, we can pick an origin from one of these, but we'll just stick with custom. Edit appearance, yes, let's do that. That's cool. Quite happy with that head, actually. Do you want scars? Let's have a look at the scars. Oh yeah, it's very ritualistic scarring. That's just aging our elf. Let's keep an unmatured freckle quantity. Sure, let's have all the freckles. I quite like freckles. Painter, about that, perfect. Genitals! I can't believe this is an actual thing that we can choose. High clothes. Oh god, I've got to have the sense of this. Alright, okay, we've gone past that whole phase. Cool, let's go for a nice facial art, shall we? There's quite a few here, but I'm trying to find one that looks quite druidic. Cool, piercings. Ah, cool eyes. Elf green. I quite like the elf green in all honesty. Oh, do we go elf green 1 or elf green 2? I think we're going to go with elf green 2. You know what? I normally won't do makeup, but it just makes the eyes pop just a little bit. And we're going to keep it black. Yeah, lip tint color, that's fine. Glossy level? Oh yeah. No, I don't want it to be glossy. Metallic tilt. No, what we got there is fine. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. Alright. Now we're going to stick with the ginger hair coloring because it's quite a fiery color in this game. Now I do want a longer hairstyle for our character. It's just every time I read a description of elves in any fantasy, whether it's Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, you name it, they've always got long flowing locks. Yeah, Fair Forester. I think we're just going to roll with that. Ginger 4, yeah, I quite like that. But orange, that doesn't look right. I'm good. I actually have a D&D character from way back when, and I know there's probably a few people watching that have encountered this character before. From my own D&D games that I have played with people either online or in person. And I'm going to make homage to one of my all-time favorite characters that I've created, and that is going to be his name, Erevan. Guardian? Oh boy, this is a thing that I've completely forgot about that this game has. So we can actually make a Guardian for ourselves, and what they look like and everything. I don't know what this is about. I've never come across it in the early access. Alrighty.
My head. Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
So what this Nautil,
Back in that thing.
what the Mind Flayer was trying to do
Light on my feet.
is you keep seeing him looking at his dead companions at the feet of some of these pods. The way Mind Flayers will recreate, or what do you call it?
Dead. Good.
The way Mind Flayers keep their race going is they can basically use what was in this little thing here.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Go on, D20, don't fuck me. Excellent.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
I'm not going to reach towards the pool. That just seems like heresy. But those little tadpoles, they would eventually take over the mind of the person and convert them into a Mind Flayer. Ow. Alright, restoration pod.
Odd. I feel better.
Excellent. Aha, cool.
We are trapped.
What's up for discussion?
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Yeah, so Mind Flayers, there's a reason why they're called Mind Flayers. That isn't this person's brain.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the Mind Flayers who abducted you.
Destroy the brain. Yeah, so an intellect devourer is basically a brain creature, and it will replace a person's brain. The only way to save a person is either to kill them or greater restoration them, which is a very expensive spell. And only clerics, I believe, can. I have to double check. It's been a while. But yeah, normally clerics are the ones who have the spell, and it's kind of like a level 15 spell. So to find a level 15 cleric and get your brain greater restoration, yeah, that's a thing.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We need to figure out where we
We
are.
can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Alright, combat. Yeah, we take turns. I know how it works. Right. I want you to move over here. I then want you to lacerate your target. That wasn't laceration, but it will do. Alright, that's the end of your turn. Right, my character.
Where do I go from here?
What we want you to do is ice knife. Cool, end turn.
Time to strike.
Right, come over here. And that's all right.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Void bulb. Further sailing bulb at tire can possibly pull in nearby. Oh, sure. So if you guys couldn't tell already, we are in hell. The planet we were in before in the video that was snowy was one of the 9 circles of hell. I believe this is Avernus that we're currently in. Oh, money. Alright, then no healing needs to be done. Let's just keep looting.
Take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
This is a little bit different from what I recall in the early access, I'm not gonna lie. Potion of healing, take that as well. I do believe this game is extremely well done though. This game is fantastic.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Sacrifice cultists.
Let's see what this does.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant.
Look for a switch or release.
Mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. But then you spy an empty socket.
Empty socket. Alright.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
The dark mind over here. Thieves tool. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good.
The console appears dormant.
Yes.
Mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at
Yes,
first.
skip.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
I thought the brain in the jar would have been the thing. Okay.
Light flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings. The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Okay. Take all of that. Sure.
What's in here?
Did we pick up anything? I've forgotten what we picked up. Did you?
Not now. We must go to the helm. Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
Let's go. Let's go this way. If there's nothing around here to help Shadow Art out with. Hey, key. Come down this way.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Another brain. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Oh.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Alright, see if we can free Shadow Heart. We do have a key to the reliquary over there.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Alright. Don't fail me, D20. Booyah!
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Place hand on the console. I hope this doesn't liquefy.
You feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod to open. Oh, natural 20.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for. Thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company's what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you.
We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
All right then, let's get going. I'm Erevan.
Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Let the druid take point. Okay, I see how it is. All right, let's keep going. Now, in the early access, you couldn't do that. What we just did. No matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't. Oh! Before we do, I forgot. We've got a key for this elaborate reliquary. Let us open it. Ranger? Ugh. Oh, Onyx. Take all. What's this? Attack. No brains for you today, Nautiloids and Mind Flayers. Anyone need healing? No. Brilliant, let's keep going. If we run through that fire, we will catch fire.
The helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank. Flackets will be done.
Alright, we're gonna have the Gith Yankee go forth because she's the melee fighter.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Oh my gosh, what the hell is this? This wasn't in the...
This is your end.
Cool. Like that. Cool. What we might do is we're going to get actually go back to you.
Victory awaits.
Oh, darn. That was not what I wanted to do. Right, we are going to bonus action dash, if that's a thing. There we go. Not bonus action dash, we're going to action dash because we're not a rogue. Bonus action dash is a rogue thing only.
Can't slow down.
Gotta run fast.
Ready.
Right, Shadowheart. Come over here. And I would like you to inflict wounds on that. Cool. Ooh, crossbow. And then run that way.
Time to strike.
Need to stay focused.
In turn.
Catch my breath.
Take this ship. The Messiah will have your head.
Make way.
So we're within range? Yes. Cool. Loot that. Cool. Is that all we can do this turn? Yes, in turn. We're gonna action dash again.
Have to keep going.
It's clear. Hurry before they strike.
Oh boy. Shadowheart. Is that all your movement? That's all we can do. Alright. Shadowheart. We're gonna get you action dash as well. And you're gonna race over to here. Let the Mind Flayer deal with Commander Zake. Right, in turn, because that's all we can do. We also gonna get you. This is just going to be a lot of dashing. That's for certain.
Taking position.
In turn.
Don't waste a step.
Yeah, I know there's an opportunity attack in that movement, but that's fine. That's not fine. But we're at the transponder.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Oh boy, here we go. Now that played out a whole lot different than the early access game. Like in the early access version of this game, you had to go on the outside of the Nautilus and everything. All of that was done interior, so it was quite interesting. Oh, gold. I'll take that. Oh, Shadowheart, hello. We're going to wake her. I don't think it's appropriate to reach for that artifact.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Doesn't matter. We made it.
Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Right. What happened to our gift friend? What happened to our... Let's there. I know what her reaction is going to be because she already made it clear she doesn't like the gift.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
If you wanted to say together, you want to say together, I take
We
it.
need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Yes, I can see the memes coming already. They will remember this. Now let's check out this wooden barrel. Oh, money. Oh, mere grass.
That will fit in my pack.
This is a mere grass. Dead fisher.
Good here, I hope.
Pickle. Intellect devourer. Perfumed letter. Let's have a read of this perfumed letter, shall we? Okay. It's all legend spot of sounds. Here we go. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're here. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Well, I've got some bad news for Anna. Appears that her lover is kaput. Oh.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Shanties for the bitch queen.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Pick up. Yeah. Pickle. Take that as well. Camp supplies. My question is, can we equip this? Probably not. Oh well. There's a lot of dead fishermen. Oh, fish. Discovered a waypoint and be able to teleport this location by selecting it on your map. This is a map of your surroundings. You can view quest locations, places, custom markers. Okay, cool. Ancient door. We won't go through the ancient door just quite yet. Let's just keep exploring this beach, shall we?
What's inside?
Oh, here's trouble.
More of those wretched things.
Man, when this Nautilite crashed, it crashed hard. Now, I'm looting everything we come across because when we find a settlement, we can sell a lot of this stuff. Grab this pouch. Neato spaghetto. Uh-oh.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
Inflict wounds. Eat shit intellectual Farah. We're going to get you to come over to here as well. Not enough points, that's fine. Oh, there's more. That's not ideal. We are going to go Shillelagh. And then we're going to do a main hand attack on the Intellect Devourer. Cool, that is literally all we can do. This turn, next turn. Do a standard attack, finish that off, and then run over to this one.
Keep going.
Turn. So if you're wondering why we can't take both turns at this, well, both turns at the same time, it is down to something called initiative, and basically the game will automatically roll our initiative.
I'll catch a break.
And it will cure us up. Now we're going to do cure wounds on Shadowheart here, because... Oh, you're kidding me.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
There you go, revive Shadowheart. I didn't realize it was that explosive. Alright, get out of the ice. And then let's do cure wounds on Shadowheart.
Take you.
There you go. I've used up all my spells, so we can only do melee from now on. Oh man, this abducted nobleman has a good lot of stuff on him. Even had lemons.
Anything of use?
There's oil of accuracy. Dead mindflayer, anything of use on you. Spiked bulb, void bulb, potion healing. Take all of those.
Open up.
There's loot you as well. Potion of speed. Goody goody. Alright, let's come over here. What the heck is this? Ah. A person. By the name of Asterion.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself, you look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Well, I know that our strength is shit, so let's go with a dexterity. It's going to be contested. I have to roll higher than a 10. 17. 18. Cool.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards. They snatched me up too.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us. Pull the knife away and I'll tell you everything.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during... whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Nice canines. Vampire. You better have more to offer than apologies. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
We are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Why is my background Baldarian? Tell him your name and your story.
Why? You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel me out. Odds are better together. For now, yes.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a Mind Flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Vampire. I saw your canines. Party line. Your party line showing the character screen to push through your character's health and blah blah blah. Okay, so level up.
A dull moment.
You're at level 2. Okay. Circle of the Land. Druids of the Circle connects a powerful magic that flows through the earth and binds all living things together. Circle of the Spores. Viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation is just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself and harm your foes. Hail Spores, Symbiotic Entity, Cantrips, Bone Chill, Circle of the Moon. Druids spawn to the moon, draw on its mercurial nature to transform into massive creatures and primal elements. Wild-shaped bear, wild-shaped badger, spider, wolf, cat. Lunar Mend. Oh, Lunar Mend sounds pretty cool. Twice per short rest. Ability to heal when it transforms sounds pretty cool. Now, my favorite druid class, unfortunately, is not represented in this game. It's actually, I believe it's a Circle of Fire, and they... Give me a second. Yeah, my favorite subclass is the Circle of Wildfire. They believe in destroying everything with fire so it can be renewed. 2 guesses is why I like that one. We're gonna go with Circle Land because it's the double use an action. Having the ability to transform into a beast twice per short rest could be quite useful. So does healing. Natural cover, yeah. Circle of the Land. Gained a cantrip, and we're going to go with, I believe, poison spray for the time being. Yes. Fair spells 5 of 5. Then we now have new spells. Every time we rest, we can choose which spells we want. Angle, create with destroy water, healing word. Animal friendship. Goodberry. Goodberries are fantastic. Yes, accept. Let us level up Shadowheart. What spells can we give you? Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith is pretty good for a cleric. Heal wounds, inflict wounds, guiding bolts. Protection from evil and good. Sanctuary. Bless. I think that's pretty good, in all honesty. And Asterion, we get to level you up too. Isn't that grand? And he is a rogue. Makes sense, vampire. I saw your canines. Don't pretend to hide those from me. Righty ho. So we've still got this way we can explore. However, I think that is where we're going to call it. We have been recording now for some time. You guys have had a bit of a taste of what you can expect when you play Baldur's Gate 3 for yourselves. So yeah, welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, everybody. I've been your host, SirFirecat. You have been watching Baldur's Gate 3, quite obviously. And until next time, take care.